All right, as promised, making his first appearance of the new season, here is Keegan Matheson, our friend from MLB.com, covers the Blue Jays. Keegan, what a story for this team. 43 come-from-behind wins this season. That leads the majors, or at least is tied for the lead in the majors. How does this team continue to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
It's been amazing, Jay. I've written a lot of stories that have gone nowhere this year. They keep making them irrelevant, which is a good thing if you're the Blue Jays. And they've done it with a combination of absolutely everybody. And that's what you need in situations like this. When you lose Bichette and you have some other guys step up, like Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Tyler Heineman in the bottom of the 10th there. They're doing it every single way. Good teams can come back in a couple of ways. Great teams can get you every single way. That's what we see the Blue Jays keep doing over and over. It's amazing to witness.
So, Keegan, it was kind of a quiet night at the plate for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but then in the 10th, just an incredible defensive play to throw at Altuve. And then in the bottom half, legs out that infield single. Like, can you overestimate just how important Vladdy Jr. will be to this team, especially with Bichette out of the lineup for the next little while?
It needs to be him, Jay. This could be the final run for Vladdy and Bichette together. It's been a decade of this in Toronto. And he needs to be the guy that extends this if he and Bichette are going to go deep into October. And this performance was just incredible. The defensive play especially, Jay. I know a home run's more exciting to watch, but he hits a lot of those. You're not going to see many defensive plays as impressive and as courageous as the one that he made tonight. If that goes wrong, we're having a way different conversation right now. But he was confident in that play and made it, like John Schneider said, probably a play that no other first baseman in baseball tries to make. So the Blue Jays need Vladdy. I know it's trendy to say they need a little bit of everyone, and we saw how that can work tonight, but nobody replaces a star player. And even when you see Jay in that beating out a ground ball in the 10th inning there, if there's anything I want from a superstar player, it's that they care. Vladdy busted it down the line there. He loves playing umpire, too. He actually got this one right. Not always the case. But, man, it worked, and what a performance in that inning.
It's funny because had the Jays not come back and won this baseball game on Tuesday night, Keegan, we would probably have started by talking about the performance of Shane Bieber, allowing 9 hits to Houston after allowing 5 earned runs in his last start. You cover this team every day. At any point, you start to become concerned about the veteran pitcher.
That was an interesting one from Bieber. And, Jay, it reminded me a bit of that Vladdy play where the whole night for Bieber, you're thinking, oh, no, 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 and then it gets okay at the last second. Dalton Varsho saved him a couple of times. There were a lot of fly balls to the warning track out here. Really hard contact against Bieber, which you don't typically see. He's not going to overwhelm guys throwing 100, but he avoids that hard contact really well. Just didn't do that tonight. And I think Bieber has been great so far. He's still feeling it out with a new elbow, a new team, new city. But you do want to see some of that dominance coming up here soon, where he's really missing bats and, most importantly, avoiding that hard contact. I don't think his stat line even really tells the full picture. That hard contact was a little worrying. Tonight, Bieber needs to be the number one. Game 1 of the postseason, whenever that starts, ALCS, ALDS, Bieber needs game 1, and you need him a little better than you saw tonight.
Well, here's the good news. Keegan Matheson, terrific job for us. Here's the good news. Jeff Hoffman, after a rough stretch that everyone was really concerned about, 5th straight appearance without allowing an earned run. So lots of positive news Tuesday at the Dome. This is Keegan Matheson. Thanks, my friend.
Thank you, Jay.